everything changes. Hey, good morning, YouTube. Early Monday morning, April 15th, 2019. It's tax day. If you haven't filed your taxes, you have till the end of the day, till midnight. I think the cutoff time is midnight Eastern. I don't believe it's midnight Pacific. I believe it's midnight Eastern, which would make it 9 p.m. Pacific. Somebody might be able to fact check me on that, but it is today midnight at some time. And in case any of you don't think I do things early, I know everyone knows I'm not really an early person. It is... Can we read that, or is it too blurry? It's probably going to be too blurry, but that says 6:08 a.m. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll try to, there you go, 6:09 a.m. now. So yeah, very, very early. Why so early? Well, because the flea market in Webster, Florida, which is about an hour away from here, gets going right around 7:30 when everybody is pretty much set up. So that makes it about 6 o'clock I need to leave, so I'm right on time, a couple minutes late, but we'll get there, and we're meeting up with a couple of people, so we'll have them in the video once I get up there. So let's go for this hour drive, and then I'll see you guys at the flea market. All right, exactly 1 hour later, I did haul butt, because I always haul butt, even in the SUV, and we are here, and oh, look! We could say hi.
Hello.
No one knew who I was coming to meet. I didn't tell anyone, so it's Bill and the son and David.
Oh, yeah. From Gnome and the Frog. How you
yeah,
guys
there
doing?
you guys go.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're actually in the same place. See? Oh my God, that sun is horrendous.
We are actually.
There we go. Let's turn that way. So that's
guys,
who I was
all the
coming
way
to
from
say hi.
PA, we are in Florida.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They stopped in Georgia. Where else did you guys stop?
That's
Just Georgia? Georgia
and here
and
now,
Florida.
and here. Yep. Yes.
So we're going, you guys have seen the giant flea market sort of over there where the sun is, but we're gonna show you around. All right guys, in case you ever make any mistakes in life, just make it Bob Ross and turn it into a tree or a bird or a cloud. You guys know Bob, right? Bob was like, when I was 6 growing up, look, Bob Ross, Class in a Box basic sets. And it comes with a DVD, a 90-minute DVD. Bob Ross is the man. All right, so there's this lady right over my shoulder. You can see her. She always has these awesome Hawaiian shirts and Western shirts. They're $5 a piece. This one is so unique. And then I got this tiger one, which you'll see in a second. Look, this one's got some tiger oriental design, $5. And this is a really crazy Western shirt. Now, you guys know $5 is kind of paying up for me. Usually it's like 2 to 3, but I'll pay 5 because this tiger one, the brand and everything was like 25, 30. This Western one, can't look it up, but man, it is so unique. You can probably see it. I'll show you more later, but she is awesome. For $5, I can usually pick up a couple shirts, give her $10 and list them both for 30. So 10 into 60 after fees and shipping, 10 into 40. Pretty good, 4 times money, so I'll take it. So the first thing I bought today was Pound Puppies minis. Now I kind of tried to look them up, but they were $2, so I couldn't take a lot of time. But it came with a charm bracelet, and I saw some of these loose selling for like $10 a piece. So for $2 in the packaging's not perfect, but I'm probably gonna get at least 20, 25 out of this. These sellers bring their merchandise in every kind of vehicle imaginable. Check it out. It is a Warrior Winnebago, and he's selling right on out of it. Everything you can imagine. It's the best place ever. There's Dave.
Hello. How are you?
What is it, a shot?
All right, so Dave found this just a few minutes ago, and it's $50. It's on sale. Look at that, on sale, right? $50. And this is a Champion A.
Circle A.
Circle A.
Is
Saddle.
the name.
And it says 1987 Montora Champion Barrel Race. So this is from the 80s. It's super vintage. Now it's got some condition issues. You can probably see a little bit of wear on the edges there.
No, it's missing a snap here.
Missing a snap. It's $50.
An identical one sold for $150.
She's behind you.
So inside this building, she's got this little like shed where she can set up her merchandise. There's a pair of Doc Martens, but look at the condition. Look, they're rubbing off. They're kind of dry rotted. And then same with these conditions on these Harley Davidson. She wanted $10 a pair. Now normally I would have paid it because these are $60 to $80 and probably the same 50, 60 bucks, but they're just in too bad a condition. So be very careful on that. All right, so I spent about 2 hours here, and I actually bought a few more things, which I'll go over with you when I get back. We're gonna head out of here. I brought the SUV today. I thought maybe I could fill it up. Didn't want to bring my car because this terrain is kind of rough here, and I thought maybe I'd buy some bigger stuff. Bill and Dave and Sydney over there. But you can see the terrain is not exactly the best for my car to be here. So anyways, we spent like two and a half hours here. Is that, how long did we spend here? No, we spent like 3.5 hours. So it's pretty crazy, but I bought 5 things. I'll show you guys the rest of it when I get back. All right guys, welcome back from the flea market. Again, that's Webster, Florida. A lot of you guys asked, a lot of you guys know about it. It's in the middle of nowhere, Central Florida. Feel free to look it up. It's about halfway between Tampa and Gainesville, the University of Florida, Gainesville, the swamp, and Tampa where I am, it's like right halfway in between. So anyways, I'm gonna show you some of the items that I got today. If you watched some of the video just before this, you saw some of the items that we saw while we were there. It was pretty cool. Thanks, Bill and David, for joining us. We'll be doing a trip with them Wednesday, so you guys will see more of Bill and Dave on Wednesday. So basically I spent $5, $10, $15, $22 today, so not bad. Plus it's $3 to park, so $25 is what I have to flip on this stuff. Shouldn't be too bad. So 2 shirts, I always get shirts. There's this lady there, she's a little old lady, she's super sweet, and she has like 2 racks, 2 clothing racks worth of Hawaiian shirts and Western shirts. That's all she does, nothing else. Usually she has like 30, 40, 50 shirts, and most of them aren't all that great. They're just generic, whatever, Hawaiian looking. But she always has a couple that I can count on being really good. She really should set up more because people flock to her thing because it's bright and it's airy and it's just cool. And she says she has hundreds of shirts. She really should set it up. I mean, just while we were standing there, we spent like $30, $40. So I bet she does a couple $100 in a day. Anyway, so the first one I'm gonna show you, this is not her typical Hawaiian, but it's Oriental. It is amazing. Look at the tiger print on this shirt. I thought it was incredible. This is an extra large, I think this is, or is this? No, this one's actually a medium. Wow, it looks bigger. This looks like a big medium. Big and tall medium, maybe. But it's got this giant tiger, these Oriental letters, it's silk, it's awesome. It's made by a company in Korea called Million Guy. And actually this one is polyester, it's not even silk, turns out. So I was wrong all the way around. But $5, that's her price for shirts, $5. You can kind of negotiate with her a little bit if you buy a couple, but I just bought 2, so I gave her 10. She lists some of the unique ones for $10, but she'll always take 5. And so this is the most unique Western cowboy. Check this shirt out. Can you guys see the graphics on this thing? Look at that, $5. Now this one might be the extra large, I think, actually. This one is polyester as well, and this one is the extra large, yeah. So this one is the XL. Crazy shirt. I've already listed them. I listed this one for 30 and I listed this one for 40. So again, I paid 10 bucks for both, 5 and 5. I'm hoping to sell them for 70 and net around, you know, 50 bucks for both. I'd be happy. 10 into 50, 10 into 40 would be good. 4 times the money, 5 times the money. Either way, I'll take it on those 2. All right, so the next 2 things that I bought, $5, $5, and $2. So the first $5 item I bought, and this was actually from Teresa. She is a viewer of the channel, so hello, Teresa. And this is a Sony DSC T1 digital still camera cyber shot. So I always look at the cyber shots and the handy cams. Sony handy cams and Sony cyber shots are almost always worth a little bit of money no matter how old they are. This is a 2.5-inch hybrid LCD, 5 megapixel, 3x zoom, USB cradle included, magnifying glass mode, lithium ion. Here's the camera. Now it's heavy, so it's definitely gonna go priority. This is an $8 to $10 shipping item, maybe 11 depending on how far it goes. 4 or 5 bucks in fees, that's 15. And I gave her 5, so it puts me around 20 bucks break even. These were averaging 35 to 40, so I'm okay making like $15 to $20 on this. What's great about this, and will guarantee that I get the higher end, is that it is in the original box. It has all the original manuals. Of course it's used, it's not brand new, but it has, you know, the power charging cable. It has the USB cradle. It has the USB cord for the computer. And the actual camera, if I can pull this out here, is still in the original plastic. There's no marks that I can see on it at all. It's definitely been at least used once or tested. You know, I can't sell it as brand new, but it's as close to brand new as you're gonna get. I mean, you're talking about in the original baggie. This is how I found it. And there is the camera. It's nice and small and lightweight. Somebody would love to have this in their pocket on a trip, even a teenager or a kid. Somebody will easily pay $40 to scoop this up, especially with everything with it. The manuals are in here and all set, ready to go. So we can just pack that back up. And it's an easy shipping item because again, it is in the original box, so it's just gonna go just like this. And hopefully it'll go for $8 or $9, plus the fees will put us at about, you know, 13, and I paid 5 for it. So hopefully we'll be out 18 at break even, sell it for 40 and make $22. That would be a pretty good profit on a $5. But those are the kind of things I'm good with because this will sell within a couple of days. As soon as we get this up, which I think it's in my drafts right now. I think Kate already listed it. So we'll have this up and ready to go by tomorrow. This is gonna make everyone freak out. I'm gonna probably get some offers on this right away. I think it's listed in my eBay store. The store's linked down below. I think I put it up for 30. This is Pound Puppies Trio. This is number 30350. There's 3 of them. They're minis, Pound Puppy minis. And they come with the Pound Puppy charm bracelet. These charm bracelets, I looked these up, were actually selling for like $8 to $10. They're collectible just for the charm bracelet. So there it is, brand new. Now the packaging is not perfect if you're a collector and you're buying it. There's a little bit of stuff going on, but not bad. It's in overall really great shape, and I paid $2 for it. So looked up the similars. There were 20s, 25s, 30s. There's all kinds of different ones. I couldn't find this exact one even, so good with that. The final one is the coolest item I found all day, and probably one of the cooler items I found at all, and it's gonna take a little bit of restoration cleaning because it has some smell to it, but anyone who's familiar with the Italian car company Alfa Romeo, if you haven't looked them up, it's A-L-F-A-R-O-M-E-O, Alfa Romeo. I found these, the guy wanted $5. I didn't even negotiate because it was such a good price. So here's the logo for Alfa Romeo. In case you're not familiar with it, I'm gonna zoom back. That's what they look like. Okay, so that's the car company. There's the name of it, Alfa Romeo. And if you can't tell, these are sunglass holder case. This is a sunglass pouch. Oops, sunglass pouch. And inside were these circa 1970 prescription Alfa Romeo sunglasses, and they actually have on the inside here a Densco Alfa Romeo 1050-21 145. So this must be the probably something to do with the prescription. This says Live Frame Italy 145. It's really small, it's hard to see, but also on the outside they have the Alfa Romeo logo and lettering. These are real, these are authentic. Very little chance that these were faked. People fake Gucci glasses, but not really Alfa Romeo. On the inside, they also have a 5814 frame number. These look like they could be bifocals, but these are so 1970s, you know, like rich guy cruising in the convertible Alfa Romeo sunglasses. And so the gentleman that sold them to me didn't really know anything about them. He's just like, $5 and they're yours. They fit perfectly inside of this case. They're awesome. These were probably something somebody spent a couple $100s on in the 70s or 80s. I mean, if you walk into BMW right now and buy like sunglasses to ride in my car, a convertible, whatever, they're like $250. So this is probably at least $150 or $200 pair of glasses. They're prescription, so probably even more. Looking up comps, there's not a lot, but there are several, and they're called aviators, of course, from the 70s. All of them were dated 70s that I saw in the solds. I saw one pair with $79 plus 10 shipping, so $89. I saw one with $112 plus like 15. I saw one with like $101. I saw them anywhere from all-in price of like $85, $90 up to like $125, $130. I saw a rare pair that looked crazy good that was like $170, but I'm expecting $100 out of these, and I paid $5, so we'll take it. So the wrap up for today, and just that little bit of time we were there, was $25 spent, 22 on merchandise and 3 on parking, which you can write off the parking. Remember, keep that parking receipt. It was in cash, so I write it down, a little invoice book that I went there. Total sales amount gross should be 70 plus 100 is 170 plus 40 is 210 plus 25 is 235. To be safe, we'll say 220, and then you know, after fees and shipping, you're probably talking about $150. So 25 into 150 Flea markets can be great. If you plan better, you do better than me, and you could pick up 8 or 10 items, you could actually turn, you know, maybe $75 or $100 into, you know, $400 or $500. There's so much good stuff. Camera equipment is huge at flea markets. I see tons of cameras, Polaroids, vintage, computers. Dave and Bill actually picked up a really cool typewriter, electronic typewriter that they bought for $12, and it was worth like 80 to 90. There was a saddle there for 50 bucks. They posted it in the big group that was probably worth 200 or 300, but it was huge. It wasn't worth them being out of state getting it, but I probably should have bought it. That's just not something I deal with. So there's lots of good stuff to find at the flea market. Make sure you get there early. Got there right at 7 o'clock today. Little bit early, everyone was still setting up, but it was cool because we were watching as they were pulling stuff out, which allowed us to kind of get the first jab at stuff. The Pound Puppies was a very early purchase. The shirts were an early purchase. The camera I got way later, and the glasses I got later. But there was so much good stuff, and there wasn't all that many people there. So make sure you get there early. That goes for wherever you are in the country, not just the one here in Florida. So enjoy this. Hopefully you did. Give you some ideas of some stuff to buy at flea markets. You can buy clothing, you can buy toys, you can buy vintage glasses, you can buy cameras, you can buy saddles, you can buy anything. So thanks as always, guys. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and I'll have some more great videos out for you the rest of the week, including Wednesday's half-off Salvation Haul, where we're going to try to spend as much money as humanly possible, I hope. Okay, guys, have a wonderful night. Bye now.